Alright everybody, back again on my channel with another video. This is a video I should have done a while back. A good subscriber and a good friend of mine who's also a fellow gamer here on YouTube proposed an interesting question. Viper29 had posted a video asking everybody in the gaming community on YouTube, what's your gaming history? And I've been meaning to do it and I haven't done it yet, so I've decided I would go ahead and do my gaming history. Before I show you my gaming history and the consoles that I mainly played when I was growing up in the late 80s and the 90s through now, I'd like to congratulate a couple of my fellow YouTube subscribers here who have reached milestones on their channel. First off, I'd like to congratulate HyperDarkSonic98 on reaching 20 subscribers. Congratulations. Awesome accomplishment. I saw your video. Shouldn't have done the salt and pepper, man. That's something I wouldn't have done, but that's alright though. It was something different for your video, so that was okay. But congrats on the 20 subscribers. And another subscriber and well, should say a fellow Illinoisan here, D Ziller has reached 50 subscribers. Congratulations. Hope you're going to be doing a 50 subscriber special video and, you know, shouting out some people. You know, be sure you mention me, because I helped, you know, I've shouted you out a while back and I'm shouting you out now, so yep, please be sure to check out these channels. They're great guys, good friends of mine. So yep, let's get right into the gaming history here. Starting out my gaming history, it started in the late 80s. One of the first consoles that I got growing up is actually right here. Let me go ahead and take this off here. The NES, we got this for Christmas about 1987, and since I'm the youngest of three, there's three brothers, and for us to get a new game console, I mean, and just even to get this, was very great. I mean, we played a lot of good games like Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers 3. A lot of great memories on this system here. I'm so glad that I purchased this one about 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, and I'm so glad I've held on to it. So this is how my gaming history started. And then eventually, I mean, we were a Nintendo household, and then when the 16-bit Super Nintendo came out, this was our next console here. The first one we got, actually my brother had got it from my uncle in California, and basically when we got it, it was shipped in a box of toilet paper. Yep, to protect it, it was shipped in its original box in toilet paper. Yeah, this was our first 16-bit machine here. Like I said, you know, we were a Nintendo household growing up, and it was kind of expensive for us to get new consoles, and we had to choose one console that we wanted, and so it varied. And a lot of great memories on this one here, playing Super Mario World, Star Fox, Mario Paint, the Super Scope 6, that was some great stuff there. Of course, my brother was in the RPGs like this one right here, Super Mario RPG there. Yep, a lot of great memories here. But then when it came to about mid-90s, 94, 95, I kind of ventured off from Nintendo. I was kind of getting a little bored with it, and then I moved into sort of the Sega camp. And this was the first Sega system that I had actually bought, was Sega Genesis. Bear in mind, of course, this is not my original Sega Genesis. This is one I got last year as a graduation present. And growing up, I was playing Sonic 2, Sonic 1, NBA Jam, Miss Pac-Man. Of course, I had the 32X add-on at the top. Always wanted to get the Sega CD add-on, but never got around to getting it. And by the time, I think, because I saved up my allowance and stuff like that, just to even buy my system. And when it just came time for me to get the Sega CD, that's when it was discontinued. And luckily, I was able to get this Sega CD last year to make it complete. Now it only needs a 32X. As far as portable consoles, it was mainly Game Boy. I mainly was playing Nintendo Game Boy. Didn't really get into the Game Gear or any color ones until Game Boy Color, so I was mainly Game Boy, and I've stuck to that, but I don't see myself moving on to like DS or PSP. But as far as like the the next generation of consoles, of course, Nintendo 64 here. I remember reading about this when it was the Nintendo Ultra 64 in the Nintendo Power magazine. And of course, one of the first games we played was Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. My original N64 is actually hooked up to a high-def TV downstairs in the living room. My parents play it a lot to play. They play Dr. Mario 64 on it. And of course, it has the extra memory expansion. This one here was found in the vehicle, and luckily it still works. Eventually, I need to get a game bit and clean it out. But one of the main games I had played on this was Star Fox 64. A lot of great stuff here. I remember learning all about trying to get used to the controller and everything. Played Star Wars. I think it was Shadows of the Empire on the 64. That was a fun game to play. Just a lot of great memories. Of course, we did kind of venture into the Sony camp a little bit. We got a PlayStation that we bought used, PlayStation 1. Played some like wrestling games like WWF SmackDown versus SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, Dukes of Hazzard, Racing for Home, that had some of the voices of the original characters. And then eventually we got a Nintendo GameCube. Of course, my GameCube is hooked up right here, and I'm not going to disconnect it to show you, because you've seen it in my videos. It's got the Game Boy player, and then I've moved on to Xbox 360. And of course, going back now, as you can see here, I'm running emulation, which I know some people are going to say emulation is bad. There's some people are going to say emulation is bad, emulation is good, or in between. But in a way, this is for me to play a lot of the old games that I grew up on, and to try out some new ones that I've never played before, some that I can't get. But yeah, so that's basically my gaming history here. Of course, now I'm kind of ventured into PC a little bit, into online gaming with PCs. Like recently, I've been playing some Counter-Strike Source on Steam because I'm a member of NewNet. And so I've been playing with those guys, playing with a lot of Germans online. It's a great game to play. Definitely get it on Steam, and we do that on the live stream, of course. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'd like to thank Viper29 for proposing that question. What's your gaming history? And there you go. There's my gaming history. It was mainly Nintendo, and veering off into Sega and Sony a little bit, and then into Microsoft and the PCs. So that's my whole history. So thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to check out HyperDarkSonic98 and D Ziller's channels. Give them some more subscribers. Give them the support they need. And I'll be back with another video. I've got some Laserdiscs coming in sometime this. Don't know when that will be. I ordered a couple Laserdiscs from Japan. I'd like to thank Cessna Ace for giving me the link to a website to where I can buy Laserdiscs from Japan. And got a couple coming in. Don't know when that'll be. The minute they get here, you will see the unboxing video. So thanks for watching again. This is Buffer Kid saying be cool, and see ya.